My campaign. Well, Reverend Eagle saying all the kids waking up in time, walking to school if it's nice enough, not walking to school if it ain't nice enough. Mom and them giving them a ride, or they might got a bike. You know, Reverend Eagle they had to bike it out of the winter. We got a lot of different kind of families around here. You got rich ones, you got middle class, you got poor, you got women that love. I mean, they just.
From our archives, the Billy Graham Classic.
Now I want you to turn with me to the 14th chapter of Luke's Gospel. The 14th chapter of Luke's Gospel. I'm going to skip a little story I was going to tell you. I'll tell you that tomorrow night. And go right into this message. The 14th chapter of Luke's Gospel, beginning at verse 16. Now, Jesus has been invited to supper. Supper is the old English word for dinner, what we call dinner, evening. For me, it means a stop at McDonald's hamburger, or sending someone down to the Pizza Hut to get me a pizza. But in those days, it was called supper. And when I'm home, we call it supper. But my wife is here tonight, and we don't get home as much as we used to because we have no children at home. We have 2 dogs, and we go by and say hello to them once in a while. They look after our place for us. And if you ever go up there, they'll lick you to death and wag their tail. They're so happy to see anybody.
From our archives, the Billy Graham Classic.
Now I want you to turn with me to the passage that Ralph Bell read to us, the 3rd chapter of 2 Peter. I wish I had an opportunity to go verse by verse in this chapter because it's one of the most important chapters concerning the coming again of Jesus Christ. I want to speak on the day.
From our archives, the Billy Graham Classics.
Now tonight I want you to turn with me to the 16th chapter of Luke's Gospel. And beginning at verse 19, there's a story that Jesus told. There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores, and it came to pass that the beggar died, and was